Hello there and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 17th of July and I'm here once again to give you your daily dose of your latest gaming news. Today I have some news for you today concerning State of Decay, which has been confirmed by the developer Undead Labs that it will be getting a PC version, and they have said that it will be released in 2013. However, they unfortunately couldn't get any more specific as to the release date than that, but they said, quote, "We'll give more information on the game's launch date as soon as we can." And they did also give some details on the extra enhancements and so forth that the PC version of the title will have, because of course it's a Xbox Live game at the moment. And they said that it will have enhanced graphics, higher resolutions and improved frame rates, but it, quote, "will not have different content or features." However, what the PC version also won't have are modding tools for time and testing reasons, but, quote, "we have no objections to mods or modders, and we look forward to seeing what our PC players come up with." What's also quite interesting though is that they also intend to take part in Steam's early access program, which will make a controller-only PC version of the game available in advance of the final release for the purposes, of course, of feedback. I have no fear though, because the final version of the game will have mouse and keyboard support. So if you do want to get into that early access beta or what have you, you are going to need an Xbox 360 pad or something similar for your PC, because it will not have mouse and keyboard support until the final release. I'm pretty happy that this is going to be coming to PC, as they did say last month that State of Decay had become the second fastest selling game in Xbox Live history after it was downloaded 250,000 times in the 2 days following its June 5th release. And it's moved over 500,000 copies, which is pretty good for an Xbox Live title. And I'm happy that obviously something a little bit different has gotten itself a little bit of a success. Of course, it's an open world zombie game, but it looks like it's got a rather unique twist on it, at least a little bit. Now, while I'm happy this is coming to PC, it would be nice to see some extra features, but they're not necessarily needed. As long as it's a decent port, I'm sure most PC fans will be happy with that. Modding tools would be nice, but from what I'm understanding of their quotes, they're not going to provide you the tools for modding the game. However, they're not against you modding the game, so if you want to try and do it yourself, you can do it. At least that's my understanding of what they said, because they said we have no objections to mods or modders, and we look forward to seeing what our PC players come up with. That gives the impression that, well, they are going to not block mods, but they're not going to give you the tools to make them. I do wonder, however, if in the future we'll see any Steam Workshop support for this particular game. From the sounds of it, it won't have it at the start, but perhaps sometime in the future, if there's enough cool mods for the game, they might consider adding that functionality into the game. I certainly hope so. I do believe that modding on the PC platform is a huge part of longevity, as in you get lots more years out of the game if you allow people to make mods for it, allow people to make new content, and so on and so forth. Plenty of games have seen their life extended years beyond when they normally would have been played until, just because of mods and all the cool games that have come out of it. I mean, we now have new genres and new games entirely because of modding, so I definitely think it's a huge part of the PC market. And while it's a shame they've not given tools out, it's also good that they're not blocking modding in any way, and they are actually going to allow players to create something weird and wonderful with their game. And I do look forward to seeing what comes out of it, because, well, you never know with mods. It could be something completely weird or something kind of awesome. Anyway, that's me done for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.